Now we talk a little bit about globetrotting, around the world in 80 days. Wow, it's a famous classic. What was it about? When London was the center of the British Empire and the reference of the world was Britain, the British East India Company, there was a virus that was planted that we can start globetrotting, and the world is not just for conquest and for war, that it's also an interesting place to visit. Interesting people around the world, interesting things to see, interesting rites and rituals, interesting animals. The world is exotic. So the whole concept of around the world was stop this fussing and fighting and who's the best, who's the greatest, and let's just take a walk beyond the walls that keep us blinded, that keep us limited. And use the balloon as an example of transcending the walls, the bubble in which you are stuck. And start looking over the shoulders of giants, seeing what's out there. There are civilizations, there are exotic cultures, there are wonderful, enchanting places, very, very wonderful and nice people. So many delicious foods to taste. Unforgettable memories to cultivate. So globetrotting is not just about putting on your knapsack and walking around an excuse to conquer the Everest, to be the first around the world. That's not what globetrotting is about. That's showing off. And that's putting yourself in danger. They never tell people about how many climbers and trekkers died trying to climb Mount Everest, K2. It's too risky. You have to be very careful. Trying to prove that you're the best. Globetrotting is about seeing, looking, watching, observing what's outside. Because when you go outside and you come back, you have other perspectives. Your eyes are opened, your mind is open. You give more value to whatever you had before that. Or you see it as a total waste of time and you change everything. For many people that I've talked to, once they went to Thailand, their whole perspective on life changed. They never imagined that living in a country where there is no history of invasion, of empire, it was never colonized. It's something out of the ordinary, extraordinary, very, very nice and kind people. Wonderful food, a wonderful environment. So going on a balloon outside the wall can really open your eyes and open your mind to a new life, a new way of living, a different kind of people who are not necessarily enemies or should become slaves or are in league with the devil. And it helps you open your mind to all these things that have been put in people's minds about hell, about the devil, about war, about enemies. So globetrotting is one of the best alternatives to war, to blind spots, to bias. Thanks for watching and stay for the next video.